I'm Melanie Rock. I'm a population health investigator at the University of Calgary. This research is about the care that people provide to diabetic pets and what that can teach us about our own health, about the health of the entire population. One of the people who had participated in the study, Daniela, herself has had type 1 diabetes for many years, and she recognized that her dog, Cooper, could be diabetic because he had some of the same symptoms as we see in people.
I am Daniela Turnka, and I'm the owner of an 8-year-old Siberian Husky that has diabetes. I couldn't figure out why, as a husky who loved to go for walks, would want to just lay around all the time. So I was a little bit worried, and then the first thing that occurred to me was just to check his blood sugar level. And so I looked up on the computer as to how to check a blood sugar level on a dog, where to draw blood from, and then I also looked into what the sugar level, the glucose level should be. So I looked that up on the computer, and from there I learned that to take it from the inside of his lip would be a good spot, and then I checked the levels. They're the same as human levels, the normal range. So that just seemed really too easy for me. So that's what I did. I changed the Lancet in my lancing device and tried to draw some blood from him, and he's a good boy. He had no problem with that, and his sugar was really elevated. And then I just took him to a local vet after that, letting them know that I thought he was diabetic, which actually kind of surprised them. With diabetes, you have to remember to check your blood sugars on a regular basis. So the fact that I'm committed to him and his disease because he depends on me, I commit to a schedule with him. So I make sure that I'm up checking his blood sugar in the morning, and that gets me out of bed to check mine as well. So there's, we both check our sugars in the morning. And secondly, he loves to go for walks. Anybody that owns a dog would go for a walk, but I know it's important to his health. So that makes me feel more comfortable in knowing that I'm getting out and having that exercise, because if it wasn't for him, perhaps I wouldn't go as often. So things like that are where the relationship, I guess, sort of overlaps, and we influence each other positively.
Pet care is a way that people are acquiring and processing information about health. And quite a lot of that information is relevant to human health, their own individual health, and also pressing problems at the population level that pose challenges to our healthcare system as well as to other sectors. And it turns out that people's pets are part of how they come to appreciate the costs, human as well as financial, of diseases, chronic diseases like diabetes. Pets are part of people's lives. This is a major social trend, and it has implications for human health, well beyond what we've thought of to date. And we need to be thinking about the ways of maximizing the human health benefit while also maximizing the animal welfare element as well. Because again, those two things tend to go together, and that's what we really need to take into account.